This is 90.3 WMFC Upper Montclair. This is the morning bus at 90.3 WMFC Upper Montclair. I'm Victor Muniz Rosa. I am here with Joe Verga. I'm here with Cam Martin, Tanner Price, and we also got a new person here. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Kianu Maysonett.
Ooh, nice to meet you. You're our newscaster for this week. We got two newscasters. We got Danny Krastik and also Kianu. So, Cam, introduce.
Yeah, can't, please, just for my sanity.
Wait. This is this one.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's that one. Yeah,
Be ready.
We good?
Yes.
Because
Woo! Yes, this is the Monday bus. Starting off the week right.
of course we always start the week off with some fire. My apologies, guys, for why we started off a little late.
Cam, this is your fault.
This is all my doing.
Your fault, Cam.
This is my
Yeah.
so if
Hey, Cam, look at me.
I'm looking.
You're already holding one of these.
Oh, listen, you're holding one of these, so yeah.
Aw, thank you. Cam's calling me number one for everyone at home.
Of course,
Number one.
So if you heard the Madhouse, it went a little over because we had a great discussion. For like the discussion, I can't lie, like 10 minutes. It was a 10-minute discussion.
Okay. So yeah,
vibes.
yeah, vibes. Yeah, we're all wearing pink because it's October 3rd.
Hashtag Mean Girls Day.
Mean Girls Day.
We're not promoting.
It's Mean Girls Day. Anyway, so Kianu, what is the news today?
What is the news? Well, nationally, the White House announced late Saturday that the Bidens will visit Puerto Rico today and Florida on Wednesday. The president mentioned his concern for the areas pummeled by the storms at a Congressional Black Caucus Awards dinner on Saturday night. Statewide, a memorial service will be held today to honor former Governor Jim Florio, who passed on September 25th at the age of 85. Florio was governor from 1990 to 1994. The event is open to the public and will be held at Camden County College in Blackwood. And coming closer to home, on Saturday, October 1st, Latinos of Montclair held the Latino Heritage Celebration at the Montclair Art Museum. The 3-hour event was full of food, music, and family fun, all to celebrate the diversity and contributions of the local Latina community. And now for some weather. It is 50 degrees right now and cloudy. Rainy conditions are expected from 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. today, and again at 2 a.m. And we have a high of 59 and a low of 47 degrees. I'm Kianu Maysonett, and this was your 7 a.m. newscast.
Thank you so much, Kianu Maysonett. And we also got some sports news. Tanner Price, give me the sports news.
Sports.
We got some tragedies though.
It's
Or some sports.
we can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
No, we can't
We
hear.
can't-
Tanner.
Is
Now he can. Now we can.
Hello,
hear you.
hello.
Now we can hear you.
Okay.
Okay. About that.
Okay.
Yeah, nice.
It is officially panic time in Queens.
Yes, it is.
The Mets, they needed one win this weekend in Atlanta. They could control their own destiny the rest of the way. And they got swept.
Big
The Mets lost 5-3 last night and were swept by the Braves. The Mets are now sit 2 games behind the Braves for the NL East race with 3 games to play. If the Mets want to win the division lead that they've held for so long, they will need to sweep the Nationals, and the Braves will need to get swept by the Marlins. Which is not happening. But the Yankees lost 3-1 to the Baltimore Orioles in their final home game of the regular season. Aaron Judge went 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts and a walk as he chases the American League record. The Yanks traveled to Texas to finish off their regular season this week. The baseball teams of the city couldn't win, but could the football teams? The Giants, rocking their throwback unis for the first time, defeated the Chicago Bears 20-12. Saquon Barkley carried the G-men down the field as he had 31 carries for 146 yards, but quarterback Daniel Jones rushed in both Giants touchdowns. Jones left the game with an ankle injury, but had to play injured after backup Tyrod Taylor went into the locker room with a concussion. The Giants improved to 3-1. Yesterday, the Jets battled the Steelers. Zach Wilson in his season debut threw for 252 yards with 1 passing touchdown. But the Jets were down by 3 with 3:34 to left in the game. They were looking for their second late comeback W of the season. A 65-yard touchdown drive ended when rookie Breece Hall punched the ball in with 9 seconds left, and the Jets won 24-20 and are now 2-2 on the season. Back to you.
Don't remind me of that game, Tanner. Please don't.
I have to.
Please don't.
I have to.
No.
I have to talk about the
Yeah,
Jets.
it's the sports news. It's the sports news.
I have to talk about the Jets.
It's been a sad weekend for me.
Yeah.
Plus ratio plus your teams are bad.
Yeah.
Listen. If the Mets lose to the Braves, that they got swept, and the Rams lose to the 49ers tonight,
They join me. They join me.
I don't
L
know.
plus
what-
ratio plus your teams are bad.
Oh my God. Well, that was the sports update with Tanner Price.
The misery update with Tanner Price.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a hard day to being a New Yorker with the Jets and the Mets. So,
No, the Jets won.
oh wait, the Jets won.
Just the
Steelers
Mets.
fan.
Just the Mets.
Oh, okay. I got confused. I was like, wait, why are you?
I'm a Steelers fan. That's
Okay,
why.
okay. I wasn't hearing. Anyways, updates from Hurricane Ian. I was gonna say Fiona. Ian. Updates from Hurricane Ian. The toll of Hurricane Ian is still being determined as more troubling numbers are released following the hurricane's path of destruction. More than 1,100 people have been rescued from parts of Southwest and Central Florida since Ian crashed into the state last week. More than 800 were rescued in Lee County alone. But as the search for survivors continues, rescuers are also finding more bodies. Officials say Ian killed at least 87 people in Florida and 4 more in North Carolina. 771,000 homes, businesses, and other customers in Florida still did not have power as of Sunday afternoon, according to poweroutage.us. More than 7,000 remain in the dark in North Carolina, and roughly 5,700 customers in Virginia had no electricity. Hurricane Ian could be the most expensive storm in Florida's history, devastating communities from the state's western coast to inland cities like Orlando. While Florida has more flood insurance policies than any other state, only about 13% of homes there have flood insurance, and only 18% who live in the counties that had mandatory or voluntary evacuation orders in place ahead of Ian. On Sunday, the head of the Federal Emergency Management Agency, also known as FEMA, said Americans don't have to live in flood zones to benefit from flood insurance. FEMA Administrator Deanne Criswell said, "I think anybody who lives near water should certainly purchase flood insurance because it's your number one tool to help protect your family and your home after the storm."
That's a call to action.
Yeah.
All jokes aside, that right there, it's gonna be a big rebuild for Florida in general, because right here, just seeing the sights and scenes of how Ian is, it's just wow.
No, it's very tough. We've been going through 2 hurricanes now. Like we had Hurricane Fiona affecting Puerto Rico and Dominican Republic, and now we have Hurricane Ian who affected Florida and North Carolina. And it's horrible, seeing, especially for me, being Latino, there's a lot of Latino communities there that are being affected. So it's sad and disheartening. So I hope, everybody gets well and has a speedy recovery. So what do you think, Joe and Tanner or Kianu? What do you guys think?
Yeah, unfortunately, that's like the most disheartening kind of thing about this season is that unfortunately it is a hurricane season, and we see all these like devastating like natural things that the worst part is it's something that like we can't control. Like we can't control when and where and who is affected by hurricanes, and just seeing it hit all these like different communities, like it's like extremely like disheartening.
It is.
Is like the best way to put it.
Tanner in
Yeah.
the shadow realm.
Yeah, I mean, there's
Shadow
no like, you can't really say, it's just sad that it's just disheartening, like to hear all these stories about, about devastation. Every time there's a hurricane and it's bad, you just fear the absolute worst, that there's going to be a lot of people that, that one day they're not sleeping on the bed they slept on the day prior.
Yeah.
It's just hard to hear every time you hear there's like a hurricane hit.
Yeah, and we also got some other news. Supreme Court updates. Cam,
What's up?
give me some Supreme Court updates.
Oh, of course. Okay, so boom, right? The Supreme Court is beginning its new term, welcoming back the public to the courtroom and hearing arguments for the first time since issuing a landmark ruling stripping with women's constitutional protections for abortion. Monday's session is also the first time new Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson, the court's new first Black female justice, will participate in arguments. And the public is back for the first time since the court closed in March 2020 because of, well, the pancetta, the coronavirus pandemic. The court's overturning of nearly the 50-year Roe v. Wade decision is still reverberating in legal fights all over state abortion bans and other restrictions. But a new stack of high-profile cases awaits the justices. Several cases in the court has agreed to hear involve race or elections or both. The Supreme Court has also agreed to hear a dispute that returns the issue of free speech and LGBTQ plus rights to the courts. Also hanging over the justices is some unfinished business from the last term, the leak of a draft of the abortion decision 7 weeks before it was formally announced. Chief Justice John Roberts ordered an investigation, but the court has yet to provide any update. Jackson, for her part, has been waiting for months to fully begin her new role since being confirmed in April. She was sworn in when Justice Stephen Breyer retired in June.
Wow. So it's, Supreme Court is very, very like
It's a mess.
it's a mess.
It's a
Yeah.
mess.
It's categorically,
Yeah.
it is a mess.
See,
Yeah.
I don't want to make a joke because
There's no joke to make.
it's insensitive.
Yeah.
But I think it's like Florida right now, a mess.
A mess.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a whole
It's
hurricane
a
of mess.
whole mess.
Yeah.
like-
I agree. So yeah, it's like
Mess.
America.
A mess and a half. A mess and 3/4.
That's the story of America.
yeah, because with the Roe versus Wade news and
Oh
now
my
what's
God.
happening is
Yeah.
what is happening in America. Like we were like the example for many countries of when they voted for Roe versus Wade.
Oh, so progressive. It
Yeah.
was so progressive, so great.
Yeah.
And then it said, no,
Nah, let's
Like,
overturn
what?
it. Yeah.
like, are you kidding me?
I have a question for you guys. Like, do you think Kentucky Brown is gonna come with change, or
Yes,
will it be the
yes.
same old stuff?
She's gonna come with change because here's the thing. What has been the Supreme Court forever? Old people, old conservative, lack of a better word, white people, old conservative, old white dudes that try to control every little thing. Now you have some sort of diversity. As someone who's a young fiery leader, like Supreme Justice Brown, and you have all these different factors. This is the first time, like I said, it was the first time you ever seen a black female at a stage like this.
That's true. Yeah.
Like right there, that's history in itself. So I think honestly, you're gonna see a lot more change, you're gonna hear a lot more of a sense of, you're gonna hear more people, the young people voice. You're gonna hear like, okay, this is their future. Why are these people who lived in an era so long ago trying to determine the future of people who didn't live in that same era, who didn't have the same experiences they did? The experiences that they have are much different, much broader, much
Very
more
different,
diverse. Like my dad was telling me that, my grandma was telling me that the stuff she went through growing up as a kid drastically were different than things I went through as a kid. Because when she was growing up, segregation existed.
Mhm.
Not the year she was born was 5 years before Brown versus Board of Education. So she didn't, like, when she got into kindergarten, that was the first year of actually having black kids and white kids all
all together.
So it's like
taking class.
that's like crazy for her. But like that's something I always grew up with. And it's kind of like, it just shows you that stuff going on so long ago, it's not as relevant as it is now.
Yeah. And do you guys think that investigation in the leaked draft will have anything productive released from it, or it'll be nothing?
I would say a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah.
I think if they find something, to be honest, I don't think they're going to release it to the public just yet.
Because if you're getting something leaked right now, you look at it like, okay, well, you already people a lot of people outraged anyway.
Mhm.
So if there's anything that's like, anything else, and at this point, there's a lot of people who are just emotionally enraged. Is that right? First off, honestly, having the rights to the rights for a safe abortion, like that you having that taken away is just that's absolutely drastic. Like that's like
Mhm.
mind-boggling
Mhm.
because you're putting a lot of people at risk.
Yeah, a lot of people at risk. It's because abortions are not gonna stop. You're just
No.
gonna make it
You're gonna make it
more
you're gonna
difficult,
make it dangerous. You're gonna make it more dangerous.
illegal, and more dangerous. Exactly.
So like if you're gonna just try if you're gonna you have an idea for it, it's like dog, what are you trying to do?
Yeah, exactly. So we're gonna go to a quick music break. I'm gonna play "Island in the Sun" by Weezer. So I hope you guys enjoy. And this is 90.3 WMSC Upper Montclair. And we're back. So we're back. We're officially back. Sorry about that.
Big vibes. Big vibes.
Anyways,
We here, we vibing,
we with it. We here with it.
Of course. And we're back here at 90.3 WMSC Upper Montclair, the morning bus.
The glove did not fit, by the way. Ow.
Should we acknowledge that? Or
Oh yes, let's so boom, right?
Because
so on this day, okay. So during the break, the reason why I just made that reference is because there was a on this day in history in 1995, a former NFL player, NFL star, NFL MVP, a former Heisman winner,
the juice,
O.J. Simpson was acquitted.
Yeah,
true story.
Yeah,
and it's actually the reason why the Kardashians are famous today.
Yeah,
I think part of it.
Yeah,
because
among other things.
Well, of course,
among others.
Among other things. But yeah,
movies are crazy.
No. Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's get to
yeah,
Yemen.
man.
Please,
Yeah,
thank
man.
you, let's get to Yemen.
Yeah, man.
So the war continues in Yemen. The UN announced that Yemen's warning sides have failed to reach an agreement to extend a nationwide ceasefire, endangering the longest lull in fighting since the country's bloody civil war began in 2014. In a statement, the UN's envoys to Yemen called on all sides to refrain from acts of provocation as the talks continue after the deadline of October 2nd for extending the agreement was missed. The UN-backed truce initially took effect in April and raised hopes for a longer pause in fighting as Yemen's civil war entered its 8th year. The devastating conflict began in 2014 when the Iranian-backed Houthis seized the capital of Sana'a and much of northern Yemen and forced the government into exile. The Saudi-led coalition, included the United Arab Emirates, intervened in 2015 to try to restore the internationally recognized government to power. In a statement, UN envoy for Yemen Hans Grudenberg said he regrets that an agreement has not been reached today. He did not call out the Houthis by name for failing to agree to this proposal, but thanked the internationally recognized government for engaging positively in talks to extend the ceasefire. He called on leaders to continue to endeavor to reach an agreement. The foreign minister for Yemen's internationally recognized government placed the blame for the truce ending on the Houthis. In comments made with the pan-Arab satellite channel Al Hadath, Ahmed Awad bin Mubarak said that Houthis had obstructed the ceasefire and gone against the interests of the Yemeni people. So, there's a lot of war going on in this world. Like we got the Ukraine, now we got Yemen, we got also some Iran stuff.
It's just devastating to see all the different types of battling going on. All the not even battle, just all these examples of just pure just hatred amongst other people's hearts that they want to go through war right now. And on top of that, the civilian casualty in itself is just when you go to war, especially inside a country, the civilian casualty is it's just drastic because you never know. You don't. There's no way that the civilians can get out of there in time. There's no way because it just happens like that. Like
Yeah,
so quick.
and the craziest thing is that it's a civil war, so you're fighting your against each other, which is one of the most devastating things. It's just, it's us against us, and it's sad. It's according to the news, it's like 377,000 deaths as of now because of this civil war. So it's getting more tragic. That.
And that's now you gotta think that's the span of 8 years already.
Yeah,
and counting.
exactly.
And I don't think, and it's the sad part, I don't think there's going to be an end in the near future. I don't think. I think the time to end it is, they missed the deadline.
Unfortunately, I think you're very right there.
And it's just like you look at it, like there's no way that they're able to find
A compromise soon.
yes.
Yeah, oof, there's also like a countrywide famine, which is like people
So right there, people starving.
Mhm.
So so right now the medicine's not there. There's no nourishment going on. There's literally bloodshed everywhere you look. Every time you go to class, there's bloodshed somewhere. Like, what more do you want? Like, what more? There's nothing really. It's just devastating right now.
Yeah, imagine this happened in the USA. Like, why isn't this like something that we solve? Like, why does this keep happening? Like, in the history, we've seen this happen again and again, and it keeps repeating itself.
So civil wars, or talking about civil wars in general.
Yeah, civil wars in general.
So I think what it is, the U.S. I think the idea the U.S. has it. I'm not gonna say has it figured out because God, look at America right now. But that's the point. The reason why I say it doesn't happen in the U.S. because we pick our officials. These are people that are selected, and if there's any issue with somebody getting elected, you have all these different levels, those different branches of government who they don't try to step on each other's toes. This thing called checks and balances kind of evens out, make sure it's like, okay, you can't exert your power to do all this, but you have to do, like, the president has, you have the power, but you can't, overstep, and you can't overstep between the three of us. You can't overstep the Supreme Court. You can't overstep the House of Representatives. You can't overstep us. We all work together to do what's best for the country. And I think with all these other nations, you see the reason why there's still so much civil war is because there's not that set team unity right there.
Yeah.
It's like literally one person trying to maximize the powers. And on top of that, who even does the president of Yemen?
Yeah.
Like, is Yemen just a power vacuum? Like everyone's just trying to take control of it?
Yeah.
Because there's no sort of infrastructure. There's all you see in Yemen is literally just bloodshed and just poverty.
Mhm.
So there's no sort of leadership. So I think you see all these different groups just trying to come in from outside sources, trying to come in and just maximize, just trying to expand their lands and take advantage of what's happening inside Yemen itself. I guess that's just what I see. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how this gets solved, but I hope it gets solved soon. And we also got another news story, the dark side of sports. Cam, take it away.
Okay,
Sports.
So I actually saw this because of Sal. Shout out to Sal, and he was telling me about it. So when you go to any sporting event, things happen. Actually, this past weekend, brawls. There was actually a fight at the Montclair State football game. But that's not the point. So brawls are common amongst rivals in general. In this case, rival in Indonesian soccer fans. So much so that the organizer had banned Persebaya supporters from Arimi Stadium for the upcoming match. Despite the ban, violence still broke out when the home team lost 3-2, and some of the 42,000 Arima fans, known as the Arimania, threw bottles and other objects at players and soccer officials. Witnesses say that fans flooded the stadiums in the manner that Arima's management explained why, after 23 years of undefeated home matches against Persebaya, this one ended in defeat. At least five police vehicles were toppled and set ablaze outside the stadium. Riot police responded by firing tear gas, including towards stadium stands, causing panic amongst the crowds. After firing the tear gas in an attempt to stop the violence, fans began panicking, leading to chaotic runs to the exit, resulting in at least 125 people dead, most of them trampled upon or suffocated. But what it seemed like an attempt to stop the violence might have been misconstrued for police brutality, as witnesses described police officers beating them with sticks and shields before shooting tear gas canisters directly into the crowds. The president of FIFA called the deaths, quotes, a dark day for all involved in football and a tragedy beyond comprehension. While FIFA has no control over domestic games, it has advised against the use of tear gas at soccer stadiums. Indonesia's soccer association, known as PSSI, suspended the Premier Soccer League, Liga 1, indefinitely in light of the tragedy and banned Arima from hosting soccer matches for the remainder of the season.
Wow. So this, I've recently, this is related to soccer. So like I started watching Welcome to Wrexham. It's a series where Baba Mulcahy and Ryan Reynolds, buy a soccer team in Wales. And, it's pretty interesting how you see how passionate people get and, they get on fights and everything. I want to ask you, Cam, as a athlete, like, what do you think about how people get so passionate about sports that they start like fights and this type of tragedy happens?
Well, I'm gonna go back to the point where they said, you after 23 years on undefeated home matches against one team, just want like things happen, stuff happens.
Yeah.
Sooner or later, a streak's gonna come to an end.
Yeah.
Like you can't just like sit here and be like, yeah, we're gonna win. Like stuff happens. People lose sometimes. It's okay to lose. So
yeah, just look at the Mets,
exactly. Like stuff happens. Like it's a weird feeling when you lose, because when you're so used to winning all the time, it's a weird feeling because you don't know how to come back. So stuff like I said, stuff happens, but at the same time, you don't need to just come up and like argue like what's going on. Like
the players played bad. Like
stuff happens.
Like if there's like a Met game and they lose, I'm not gonna take I'm not going to take the field and say, why'd you lose this game?
Like,
I don't know. It's just really how I'd never seen anything like this before, where they lost and the fans took the field and said, "Why did you lose this game?"
And yeah, now a
Like-
lot of injured, a lot of dead is
Yeah,
doesn't make
it's
sense.
like here's the, and also on top of that, for starters, one, just yesterday, the Suns lost to an exhibition game to I don't even know what kind of team they are.
yeah,
Yeah.
Do you see any fans storm the court asking, the Suns, the team who literally played in the NBA Finals, not even 2 years ago today, a team that played literally in the NBA Finals, do you see fans storm the court like, hey, like, what's going on? But it's the same Suns team, by the way. It's the same exact team, more or less, from that NBA Final team. And you don't see any fans storm the court like, you're like, what's good? Like, you should have beat them. Stuff happens.
Yeah.
Things like this happen. You don't win every game. So the way I'm not saying that people are doing a lot of stuff out of emotion. Like, if you are having, and I can say this now because as I'm older, but if you're having a sports team, something that you can't control, dictate your life,
yeah.
dog.
Like yesterday, I had I would say a half hour where I was just really upset about the Mets, and then I got past it because I didn't want it to dictate. I didn't want it to dictate my life, so I had a half hour. I just got it out of the way, and that was it. If this is, I don't know how if you get this upset to storm the field after your team lost and you're throwing bottles at the players that you cheer for, I don't know.
Yeah, like
And it's sad that it ended the way this is.
Like, I understand the police have to do their job, but good lord,
Yeah.
it could have been
Yeah.
it like I said,
Although there is something that I just thought of was it happens a lot when a team wins, when a team storms
Yeah.
the
Oh, yeah.
field. But it's different then because they're not throwing bottles.
they're not upset. They're
not
They're
upset.
happy.
They're
It's
throwing. They're not throwing bottles.
They're putting their hands up, giving high fives and hugs,
Yeah.
and
yeah. So remember, guys, like we don't have bad days. We have bad moments, and we shouldn't let stuff like this
Mhm.
dictate how we act. We shouldn't act in a violent way. So we're gonna go to a quick break, and we'll be right back, guys. So see you guys later.
Adopt US Kids presents What to Expect When You're Expecting a Teenager, Learning the Lingo.
the mates. We're back at 90.3 WMSC Upper Montclair. The Morning Bus. Victor Muniz Rosa, Joe Verga, Cam Price,
Wow.
Cam Martin.
Wow.
Cam Martin.
Wow. You just merge all the sports people together now, I guess.
Cam Martin.
Tanner
Cam Martin, Turner Price, and Kianu
Turner?
Maysonett.
Turner.
I said
hey,
Tanner.
hey, Timmy.
Tanner. I said Tanner
You got the-
Price.
it's you got
Oh
the
my
pink.
God.
You got the pink shirt and the hat. Hi,
That's
Timmy.
hilarious. That's hilarious. Tanner.
And Kianu Maysonett. So we're back, and we got a story. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Let
Ding.
Let me have my holiday, please. Let me have my holidays.
You don't have your holiday.
So why are we saying this? Why are we saying is the most wonderful time of the year? Well,
It's hurricane season. That's why.
no,
That
well,
is not wonderful at all. Please have that on the record.
so
Lucas does a joke.
Hey, can I look at the screen real quick? Just look up the screen real quick. just for those who can't see, Tanner is looking us dead in the eyes through the camera from the other studio.
Tanner's
Mainly
just
Cam.
Tanner's just baffled about my comment.
So is everyone else.
yeah,
That's
so
lovely.
it's the most wonderful time of the year. Why? Hurricane season is still here, wreaking havoc across the Atlantic Ocean, and will still be here for another 2 months. But much like our retail overlords Target and Walmart, weather forecasters are already looking towards the holiday season. AccuWeather has issued its early winter forecast for 2022 and 2023. The weather people are giving us some hints about whether people in New Jersey will need to tune up our snow blowers and stock up on rock salt, or whether we will have a low snow winter like last year. Last winter turned out to be a very rare one in the Garden State, with more snow falling in South Jersey than in North Jersey or Central Jersey, regions that are typically colder and snowier. In addition, very little snow fell anywhere in the state in February and March. We will see a repeat of last winter? Like, are we gonna see this last winter? Like, if less winter in the north or in the south? Well, long range forecasters from AccuWeather say they anticipate another winter season with below average snowfall in New Jersey, but the overall seasonal snow totals should be a bit higher than last year.
All
the-
it says this. Now, me being a South Jersey native, I was upset with the amount of snow I saw on my friend's Snapchats. There were days where I was at my best friend's house. I could not leave because the snow was it was just, I'm like, yo, like, what is going on down here?
Yeah, I'm like, I came here last semester in January, so seeing snow for the first time was, impressive. And now, I'm starting to see the fall. So it's gonna be interesting to see that
Seasons.
that
Woohoo.
season. Because back in Puerto Rico, we don't got seasons. We just got summer every day.
Well,
So-
Victor, congratulations. New Jersey is the one place you can get all 4 seasons in less than 24 hours.
Retweet.
Yeah, I saw
literally, like
Yeah, there-
September 21, the fall started. It was like,
No, September 20. September 20 was the last day of summer. It was nice. It was 80 degrees.
yes.
I was wearing shorts.
Wait until you hit spring. You get fall, winter, spring, and summer in 24 hours.
Yes.
Listen, the first day of fall, I woke up that morning. I'm sitting there like, what in the world has hit me?
And now we might get snow. Like,
Yeah, I heard about that.
We better not.
I saw
We better not.
there was snow on my weather app today.
Exactly.
So there's like a 10% chance of snow at like 3 a.m. today.
I can vouch for you. Did not
Listen,
happen.
it happened.
It happened, but I think it changed now. Now it says
Yeah,
it's
it's not what it didn't happen, but
No, it didn't.
It's
I was
10.
up. I was up. It didn't happen.
So it's,
Oh,
it
I
didn't
just have to-
happen. and I'm
I
glad
should
it
say-
didn't.
I'm with
I just have
Tanner
to
on
say-
this. I saw it also. I saw that
I-
it said like a little snow percentage, but now it's
I have
not
to
there.
say, I just need snow around late late January, early February. So
Why?
hopefully I could do snow angels if the Rams win the NFC Championship again, because that's what I did last year.
Oh yeah.
I was so happy. I went outside, jumped on my lawn, did snow angels, and then went back inside.
Wow,
Nice.
that's commitment. That's commitment.
That's yeah.
I respect the hustle. I'm not gonna lie.
respect. Yeah, respect. I want to do that. Anyways, yeah.
According to our producer Isaiah, says the snow icon appeared in my Apple weather. Gross.
See, I'm telling you, we
Yeah.
saw it. We saw the So
Oh no, I
This is
saw
like this is
yeah.
like a UFO set. We all saw it.
we all saw it.
I didn't.
no the on the app. Did you send the app?
No, I didn't, and I better not see it
Yeah.
until like December.
So yeah,
Like
Tanner,
November.
Isaiah, and
Not November,
I
December.
saw it. So yeah. So we got some more news. Snow is coming, and
You
also
know what's coming? Student loans.
especially for college
Yikes.
students.
But student loan forgiveness is coming. Woo!
Thank goodness.
Big ting, big W, big ting. Aha. Reason why I say all that is because it's lit. Federal student debt forgiveness applications are about to drop. You don't be calling that flat. You don't be calling that flat-footed. People who earn $125 or less, or $250,000 of households in 2020 and 2021 are eligible for at least $10,000 in federal student loan debt forgiveness. Recipients of the Pell Grants, usually awards to low-income undergrads, can receive up to $20,000 in relief. Roughly 40 million borrowers are eligible for some student debt relief, with about 20 million expected to have their entire balance canceled. If you're one of the lucky ones, here's what you should do to ensure all of your debt is forgiven before repayments restarts in January. White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre said there was no set date yet for the release of the application form, but confirmed it will still be released in October. In a remarkable reversal that will affect the fortunes of many student loan borrowers, the U.S. Department of Education has quietly changed its guidance around for who qualifies for President Biden's sweeping student debt relief plan. At the center of change are borrowers who took out federal student loans many years ago, both Perkins loans and federal family education loans. Those FFEL loans issued and managed by private banks, but guaranteed by federal governments, were once the mainstay of federal student loan programs until the FFEL program ended in 2010. Today, the federal data includes more than 4 million borrowers. They still have commercially held FFEL loans.
So yeah,
That's a lot of words.
student loan forgiveness. That's great news for a lot of people.
That's great news for everyone in the studio, everyone in the
It
station, everyone on
literally-
this campus. It's lit. Woo! It's lit.
Yeah.
Joey B is hooking everyone up.
Woo,
Ah,
yeah,
shout out
Joey B.
Sleepy Joe,
Sleepy Joe. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Big Ting.
Big
Big things.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people who not only me, but a lot of people who still have student loan, and they're like,
Yeah, I
40,
know
like-
people. Yeah, I know people who are still like they're like late 40s, early 50s that are still paying off student loans.
So I think we're very clear. Like, you are all personally affected by this.
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean, student loans are student loans.
Yeah, and if we can
Um,
get some forgiveness, thank you so much. Yeah.
Yeah. That not having to worry about that kind of stuff would be very, very, very nice. Just saying.
Yeah, it would be, and we hopefully this keeps going. They keep forgiving us until they forgive everything. Maybe, who knows?
Who knows? I
don't know
see.
about
Like
that.
legitimately thinking, I don't think they're gonna forgive everything, but this is a very good start.
It's a start.
This is a
it's
very
start.
good start in like a way of like
Mhm.
progressing the kind of like higher education for like more people.
Exactly. That's
Especially
what we want.
Yeah, because education is important.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna transition real quick to Joe's Magical Chaos
It's lit-
segment,
I-
presented by Joe
It-
Verga.
it's literally just campus events. I'm doing this a lot. This is happening live. It's so chaotic. Just campus events changed officially.
Oh,
sorry.
no.
Sorry. Too bad. So sad. Too bad. So sad. Anyways, I'm Joe Verga, and these are some of the many events going on this week on campus. Tonight from 6 to 7:30, we have a finger painting event in room 419 in the Student Center. You can join the Montclair State dance team for a fun night of finger painting.
Word.
On Tuesday, we have a Halloween, aka the best holiday themed family feud event. You can test your skills from 8:30 to 10:30 in University Hall room 1020. Earlier in the night, we have an essential oil making event in the Student Center Lounge. From 7 to 9, you can mix together your own delicious smells. That's a descriptor. And as always, we have our good old friend in the Ratskeller trivia. On Thursday, we have Despicable Me trivia from 8 to 9 p.m. Feel free to show up in your best dress to compete in this trivia.
I'm
And
going
then-
to steal the answers.
And then heading back over to the Rathskeller on Friday, this time from 7 to 10, you can head over to an open mic night. And then now, I'm not sure if you guys know this,
What is it?
but we have a very special birthday happening this week.
Isaiah?
Maybe not.
Victor?
Nope. I'll give you a hint. It's not someone in this room.
Tanner?
Nope. On Wednesday, it's everyone's favorite feathered friend, Rocky the Red Hawk's birthday. From 1 to 4, you can come over to the Student Center Quad to celebrate our wonderful mascot. Whatever you do, Victor, just do me a favor, turn me down, please.
Oh, yes, I can.
Thank you very much. Seeing as how this is a surprise party, please don't tell him. This is, since this is a surprise party, Team Rocky will be coming for me if they find out you heard this from me.
Yeah, that was great. It took a little bit,
And-
not cam levels, but
I was about to say.
you picked a
And anyways, as always, you can sign up for all of these events on Engage. Thank you, and back to you, Victor.
Don't tell Rocky.
don't tell.
Don't have Team Rocky. Don't have Team Rocky go for Joe. Please.
I don't need them coming after me.
Yo.
Yeah. Don't tell Rocky.
That's hilarious. Fanny Penny event, that's hilarious.
What?
The Fanny Penny event, that's funny.
Yeah. I mean, hey, sometimes you just got any of these events look interesting to anyone? Maybe?
I would say Fanny Penny, but like I have issues right now with
Your finger, yeah.
no, that's not the least of my
Oh.
issues. Actually, that's an off-air discussion. That's an off-air
Okay, that's an off-air discussion, I
that's a
guess.
big off-air
But
discussion.
I feel like just specifically for this buzz, I need to go rep out the best holiday, Halloween, because we can't talk. Literally, I'm sorry, just real quick. I hate, because we were talking about it before, so it kind of ties in.
Yeah.
See, I'm a November baby. I hate how everything gets like
Oh, it's Fielder? Yeah, it's like Halloween then right to Christmas.
y'all
Like-
see, give
Yeah.
give me Halloween, please. At least give me Halloween for my sanity. It is, because it is my favorite holiday, and people consistently jump over Halloween and go straight to Christmas.
They should.
No, they shouldn't.
Listen.
You are literally giving
I
a
said
big
it's the
old
Halloween-
goodbye.
Tell about. Wait, tell about.
No, I'm not done yet. You specifically, Isaiah, are just saying a big old goodbye to everyone who was born in fall. Period.
All right.
Just be better. Don't be born in fall then.
Hey yo,
Oh.
hey yo, talk to me when your team actually wins.
Oh,
They're actually the defending
Well,
world champions.
I
They're
think-
they're actually the defending world champions of football. So like that.
my God. I think we should go to a quick.
No, hold on. No, we're not. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. Joe, the back of your point. I actually was at the Dallas store yesterday, right? I was at the Dallas store, hanging out. I saw Halloween stuff. Man, oh, nice Halloween coming up. Literally on the side and outnumbered, all Christmas stuff.
Literally, like
It's October. It was October 2nd.
It's October. They've been putting Christmas up since
Yeah.
September.
Yeah.
No, since
There is a October 1st, you can put Halloween stuff up.
Yeah.
December 1st, you put Christmas stuff up. It's when the month starts.
No, see, because
And if you're gonna put a fake turkey up November 1st, there's no
That's a thing. Fake turkey says.
no, I mean like a
See,
whatever.
here's the thing. For Christmas, I do give them a little more leeway. I say the Saturday after Thanksgiving
Oh,
is when
so-
you
Yeah.
start putting up Christmas.
So
Yeah.
I know, like, for
Here's the
example,
best
of
part.
us being college students, a lot of college students go home for Thanksgiving,
yeah, true.
and their family all puts up the Christmas tree when
Together.
everyone's home.
So basically
That's true.
Black Friday weekend.
Yeah, the Saturday of Black Friday.
yeah,
weekend.
no, yeah, that's like that. At least I would say, yeah.
Yeah, but see, Halloween should be going up October 1st.
No,
Christmas goes up like November,
no,
like
like no 20-ish, no 20-ish.
28, 2 days after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this. I think Halloween stuff should go up like the last week of September.
Yeah, see, I very much agree. That way you get the full month.
Exactly. Instead of you trying to plan out like, okay, I gotta put this up and no.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Like the back end of the last week or front end if it falls in the middle.
Like literally September 27th should be the first day
Yeah,
you start
The
setting.
27th is the day you start setting up. That way you have everything set up by the 1st.
There,
That way the entirety of October you have Halloween up.
there's people in my neighborhood that put up Halloween lights.
Why?
They put up Halloween. They put up Halloween. They had their Halloween lights up before we had a Monday Buzz show.
Oh.
my God.
They
So
put it up
fun.
that Saturday
What-
before, and it was lit up when we got back.
Is it just like orange and purple lights?
It's orange and purple lights, like pumpkins and everything.
Oh,
They do it for Christmas too.
Oh,
They'll probably have their
man.
Christmas display up, like a day after Halloween, probably.
If I have a Halloween night,
You can't take your decorations down before Halloween.
you can't. That's
Yeah.
that's a sin.
You can't take your decorations down until at least November 2nd.
Yeah, you have to
Because
yeah,
the first you're cleaning up all the teepee and stuff.
you gotta have after a holiday, you gotta keep it up for a little longer.
A day.
longer.
Listen, Christmas is the only thing you can keep it up to New Year's,
Yeah, Christmas
Yeah.
you keep up till New Year's. Halloween you can keep up till like
the week after.
the week after.
The week after.
Well, a couple days. I'll give you a
Yeah.
couple days.
Okay.
Give us a couple days after,
It
okay?
depends. It depends what day of Halloween. If Halloween falls on a weekend, it's going by that Sunday.
November 3rd.
Yeah. No,
But like, what about the days where like this week Halloween falls on a Monday? You're seriously telling me you're gonna take time out of your busy schedule to take stuff down?
You have time.
Well, I'm not putting it.
Shut up.
The Halloween Grinch. The
Hush.
Halloween Grinch.
Hush.
A Halloween Grinch. Halloween Grinch here, everybody. So
Oh wait, I see another question. Did you guys do karaoke event on Thursday? Question mark.
you mean the WMSC one?
Yeah.
Oh, I did. I was
Oh.
there. I was
Unfortunately, I couldn't go. I had other meetings I needed to attend.
no,
Oh,
I
okay.
went there. I sang Holding Out for a Hero by
Bonnie Taylor.
yes.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, you were there. You
Yeah.
saw me, and I remember one of our members played Dead Grip. Sang Dead Grip, and we were moshing three of us. It was so funny.
It was hilarious.
It was hilarious. I saw the videos of that all on.
It was
uh,
JT, Jared, and
and-
me and I. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw the videos of y'all just like going at it. And I'm like, okay.
Actually, speaking of, I saw JT yesterday. Shout out JT.
Shout out JT.
That's my guy.
Yeah, and no,
I
it
can't-
was
I can't say-
yeah,
I
it was
can't-
so much
can't
fun, the
say it.
karaoke event, and yeah, like everybody sang. Like some people were great singers, some people were just having fun, like me. So yeah, I love the WMC people here, and we had a lot of fun. at the
Listen,
karaoke event.
it's like family.
Yeah.
Honestly, I cannot wait for the rest of the event. Shout out the office team.
Yeah, shout out
W
office team.
team. W teams.
Big shout out to the office team. Y'all do great every single
Y'all hold it
time.
down.
Yeah, Sabrina, Ali, and the whole team.
Sabrina, Ali, all y'all. Y'all do the
Yes.
Lord's work.
Y'all do the thing.
Yeah.
Y'all do the
So
thing.
we're gonna go to a quick break, and then we're gonna be in our second hour. So I hope you know this song is for Joe. Baby, it's cold outside.
I hate you so much, Victor.
So
That's fine.
I hope you guys enjoy.
I hate.
To be fair,
This is 90.3 WMSC Upper Montclair.
Victor, you know what to do.
Yeah, and this is the second hour of the morning bus. Cam, do your thing.
This is Chaos Hour!
This is the second hour of the morning bus. I'm here with Cam Martin. I'm here with Joe Verga. I'm here
Hi, Zed.
with Tanner Price. And I'm here with Kianu Maysonett. So we're back. And, you know, we always start off with the news. So, Kianu, take it away.
Woo. So nationally, the White House announced late Saturday that the Bidens will visit Puerto Rico today and Florida on Wednesday. The president mentioned his concern for the areas pummeled by the storms at a Congressional Black Caucus Awards dinner on Saturday night. Statewide, a memorial service will be held today to honor former Governor Jim Florio, who passed on September 25th at the age of 85. Florio was governor from 1990 to 1994. The event is open to the public and will be held at Camden County College in Blackburn. Locally on Saturday, the 3-hour event was called Music and Family. Both to celebrate diversity, equity, and now for some weather. It is 50 degrees right now and very hot. Rainy conditions are expected for a high of 12 degrees. And again, we have a high of 15 degrees.
Thank you so much, Kiana. You're doing everything with flying colors, so I congratulate you. And we got some sports news. Tanner, give it to me.
Sports. It was a busy Saturday for the Montclair State Redhawks with 6 games spanning over 5 sports. First is the scorching women's soccer team, who traveled to Ramapo to take on the Roadrunners. The Redhawks won 3-1 and are now 10-0 this season, and also 3-0 against NJAC opponents. The men's soccer team also battled Ramapo and this time on home turf at MSU Soccer Park. And like their female counterparts, the men's team defeated Ramapo with a score of 5-2. They are now 8-1-3 and also 3-0 versus NJAC opponents. The field hockey team played.
Can I guess it? Can I guess it?
Cam, let's go.
Who did they play?
Was it Stockton?
No.
Wait, is it a local team?
Yeah, it's an NJAC team.
Oh, is it Ramapo?
Oh my God, you got it. You got it.
Almost like you can see it on the screen.
It's kind of like I was there at the game or something. I was actually at that game.
And I have another question for you.
What's up?
It was just like the men's and women's soccer team.
They won too?
Yeah,
Wow.
I know.
What happened in that game?
So it was a 2-1 Redhawks win.
That's awesome.
And the Redhawks, after a terrible 0-4 start, they've put together 6 straight wins.
I was at this next one.
And they're 1-0 in NJAC play.
Oh no, this next one. I was at this next one. Nah,
Okay.
we didn't play Ramapo. I know that much.
Yeah, the football team. They lost 30-7
Yeah, that
to
happened.
Salisbury University.
Yeah, that was the thing. That was the thing.
The Seagulls won the matchup of the Birds when they were up 7-0 going into halftime and did not look back. The Redhawks are now 2-3. And side note, Cam said pain.
I did.
The volleyball team hosted a tri-match this weekend. The first game was a 3-0 win versus Mount St. Mary, and the second matchup was a 3-0 set win versus Brooklyn College. The Redhawks are 6-8 this season. Victor, back to you.
Thank you so much, Tanner, for that MSU sports update. You know, we got the Redhawks. So, you know, since we were talking about Halloween, Christmas, holidays,
Forget all that for a second. I was going to say this real quick.
Say it.
I actually met a girl from Ramapo. True story. Over the weekend, I know. Yeah, so yeah, I had to break this one off. So yeah,
You're gonna.
oh yeah, of course. So there's actually this girl on the Ramapo soccer team. So I have friends who play on the Montclair State women's soccer team. I'm friends with all of them, and I'm their PA announcer. That's my job. And after I got done, after the game was over, the game was on the road. I guess one of them kind of like said something about me, and I get added on Snapchat by one of the Rambo girls, so that happened. So we'll see how that goes.
Okay.
We'll see how that goes. It's
This is the clean version.
Yeah, can we
could've-
get that?
That could have been the main point of the sportscast. Why didn't you tell me that?
Wow.
That's the biggest sports news of the. That's the
So
biggest. sports
hopefully
news
we'll
of the
get
year.
a Ramapo update. You know,
No,
It'll be the next team. It'll be the next team.
no, we ain't.
so,
Let's stop with that segment.
This is
Fun.
Cam's love life.
Let's not.
weekly segment. House Cam.
Please, let's not.
How's Cam's love life? L.
Yeah.
Back to you, Victor.
So,
Oh my.
so I wanted to ask, like,
Yeah,
you
let's
know,
get away from that.
yo,
please.
so
That's
I think Joe's the expert here. So I wanted to ask, what?
Sorry. No, we're just looking at the question that's happening after this one.
Oh God.
You know, actually, Victor,
You know
Victor,
what? I'm gonna go to
Yeah,
that,
yeah, I was gonna- yeah.
that one. So
we'll circle back. We'll circle
yeah,
back.
I'll circle back on the other one. Speaking of dating, what is the worst thing to
Okay.
put on a dating app? Cam,
So
This one.
as the expert dating app expert, as the king of the fire app,
Oh my.
as the king
no.
as the king of the fire app, the worst thing I would definitely say is don't put your social security number on there. I can
That's it.
above other things, do not put actually I can't say these words on
I was about to say,
I can't say these words on-
say half of the stuff we want to say on air.
Also, oh yeah, don't put a bad joke on there. Like don't say like
Like a dad joke.
don't say a dad joke.
Okay.
A dad joke's more for like that's an in-person kind of thing.
I get it.
So like when you're on the first date, that's more like actually like probably not the first date. It's more like after a little while you crack a dad
Yeah,
joke.
something to break the tension.
Yeah,
When things are
you
like
can break a dad joke every now and then.
yeah.
It's not
Okay.
something you break off.
That's not just something you break off at the beginning.
Exactly. You don't be like, hey,
Yeah.
your partner says I'm hungry. Be like, hi, hungry. I'm Cam. So don't do that. Then at that point,
Yeah.
you'll become what I do. Get blocked.
Oh.
Moving on.
Okay.
Let's move on.
So Joe, what's the
Yeah.
worst thing for you
Oh,
besides what just happened?
see, I don't use dating apps. I'm not like I'm not looking for dating, but like, social security, like private information, social security number, like home phone number, address, all that kind of stuff. That doesn't seem like good stuff to put on there.
Yeah, I don't have like the worst thing, but I think the best thing is like, be yourself. Like, don't be afraid to be yourself because you're gonna find someone that will like you as you. So don't try to be someone else.
The one thing I'll say,
Yes, Tanner.
the worst thing is when someone says food lover. Everyone loves food. We
Yeah.
We have
I
to
mean
eat it.
we kind of have to eat it to live. That I
You don't.
like I hate, and this is just a general. This is just what
No,
Oh.
he's talking about foodies.
Yeah.
we love
this is
foodies.
just a general. This is just a general thing. I hate when people go out of their way to tell you they're a food lover. Like, yeah, aren't we all?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
Like,
exactly.
We all eat to survive.
Yeah, I never got that.
I'm a
like,
drink enthusiast.
like
Yeah.
I'm
Drink water.
Exactly, of course.
I'm a food I don't care. So am I. But I'm not gonna brag about it.
And since we're talking about food, we're gonna change it a little bit.
Please, let's get off of this right now.
So talking about food, what is the best Halloween candy
corn.
and why? Oh my!
I saw candy corn.
Live.
Candy corn.
No.
I stand by this.
Okay.
There's a Cam, if you want it, there's right by the rec center, there's a bunch of candy corn just spilled on the floor. Okay, Cam is
Okay.
leaving.
Cam has left the building.
I hope he
It's
has
on
the
the
key. I don't know.
it's
I hope he doesn't, to be honest.
It's on the side, it's just on the sidewalk.
Oh
It's
my God.
there.
I hope he
There's
doesn't.
also in that same area, there's someone must have dropped a bowl of like like Life cereal or whatever it is.
Oh.
'Cause it's just on the ground and it's been there.
Oh.
So
That's
so people are just dropping food in the middle of campus. So.
Yeah.
that's rough.
So, Joe, you're an expert on Halloween.
I
and
am the
everything.
expert
So,
here.
what is the best Halloween candy?
I will not argue about the sour Skittles.
Oh, respectful.
Oh,
That's a
fun
sour-
side.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
go.
that's.
Sour Skittles.
I say my it's something that I rarely have only on Halloween. Give me 100 grand bar.
Oh.
Ooh.
I don't know why. Every
yeah.
time
Those do hit different now.
every
in-
time on Halloween when I see that, I take it because it's just different from, you got your bucket and you got Snickers, Kit Kat, you got everything. You got Almond Joy in there for some reason.
Fair enough.
And then you see the 100 grand bar and you're like, that's something different.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's something
take that. And that's what I do.
All right,
And
but
then I just munch on.
can I change my answer?
No.
No.
It's not really candy corn. I actually like candy corn, but like, here's what I gotta say. You know, those the dots, the small. I love dots.
Oh, dots. Yeah, they're
Dots.
great.
Ooh.
The box.
Yeah. For me, I'm an M&M guy. So M&M fun size, M&M anything. So M&M fun sizes are the usual ones from Halloween. So M&Ms.
How about
Yeah.
you, Kiana? How about
Yeah,
you, newbie? What you gotta say?
Sour Patch Kids.
Oh,
or Rice
respectfully.
Pops.
Let's go.
Respectfully.
I love Sour Patch.
Respectfully.
Yeah.
Respectfully.
Those are great. Those are great.
Yeah.
So yeah, Halloween candy. So
I also gotta say, you can never go wrong taking a Reese's cup.
oh,
that can
yes,
never go-
Those,
yeah.
those slap in Halloween.
You can
That's
never go wrong with that. That is the backup. That is the option that you're going.
Yeah, and I still remember the song Reese's Puff, peanut butter chocolate.
Flavor.
That's Reese's Puff.
It's Reese's. It's Reese's.
Reese's.
The Reese's
Reese's has so many different things. They have Reese's Pieces, Reese's Cups, Reese's Puffs, the
beat 'em
cereal.
up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's go to the next segment. Am I in the wrong?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So boom, right?
Can't
Yeah.
be taking this one off.
Cam, take it away.
Break it
Am I
off.
in the wrong?
All right. So boom, right? So I, 20-year-old female, helped my boyfriend, 29-year-old male, edit a video on his PC. I sat at his desk while doing this and opened an energy drink. After I was finished with the video, I basically ran to my laptop because I had something at work had come up and I had to deal with it ASAP. Leave my energy drink on his desk. I only taken a few sips, so it was mostly full. He has a coaster on the desk, but it was used by a coffee mug, and most of the space was cluttered by some of his other things. So I put it wherever there was space, which was close to the edge. While I was working, he tried to leave the room and he accidentally knocked over the energy drink all over when he opened the door. His actual PC on the desk and nothing got into any outlet, so nothing was damaged. He immediately started yelling at me for leaving the drink there, and I have to admit, I yelled at him as well. I told him I was not to blame and be yelled at because he spilled it, so he spilled something over. He said I should not have left it there, and his argument was because he leaves empty drinks there every night and knocks them over constantly. So he thought just one of his didn't try to catch it when it fell. So I pointed out when he heard me opening the drink and was drinking from it from a while being at his desk, and I knew how to deal with it. I knew that I left it to deal with work in a hurry. Later on, he came to me and asked me to split the blame, which I said no. I said if he had left something next to my laptop and knocked it over, completely ruined it, it would be my fault because 1, I saw him put it there, and 2, it's my laptop, which means that 3, it's my responsibility to take care of it and be aware of everything around it. He said in that situation, it will still be both our faults, and he called me spoiled and self-absorbent for thinking like this. Eventually, I gave in and took half the blame, but I made sure to tell him that I am not changing the way I'm thinking. But I am willing to take the compromise for the good of the relationship. He made a comment about that and said, quote, sorry, I'm seeing multiple sides of this, which has led to another argument and is honestly why I'm making this post in the first place. I told him that self-absorbed implying he's basically morally superior and thinks that I'm better than I do. And thinks better than I do, even when I'm trying to make peace. Eventually things calm down, but at the end of the day, he did say that he simply thinks better. He still simply thinks better, morally speaking than me and everyone else, and that he is not spoiled and knows when to take the blame. Even though I ended up taking half the blame, especially with how all this ended, I still have to ask if he was right in the first place and if I'm in the wrong. No, she's not. She's
Yeah,
not.
I agree.
This guy's sitting there saying Yeah, it's all your fault. Half your fault. It's all good.
Yeah, I don't think I think he is very much the guy is very much in the wrong here.
Oh, 1,000%.
Yeah, I
Like
agree.
you're gonna say you have half the drink. Are you gonna say you knocked over all your stuff? Like, what's wrong with you? And you think, oh, like you don't bother picking it up, like dog. What's wrong with you? I should pop you.
Yeah.
So yeah, Reddit says, that it's everyone
Everyone's in the wrong
is
here.
in
Everyone's
wrong.
wrong.
No, Reddit's wrong.
No.
We
No.
for this Reddit can be wrong,
Yeah.
and it has been before.
Yeah, and I say it's wrong today.
Like
Yeah.
I understand why Reddit says she's in the wrong as well because like take the drink with you at that point.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
But at the same token, like
but yeah,
dog.
he's the one who knocked it over.
Like it's not like it affects anything. Like dog, nothing spilled. Like it's spilled on the floor. We're gonna assume that it's carpet. We're gonna assume that his room has carpet. So it probably staying in the carpet. Like it's not the worst thing in the world. Just okay, it's just a hassle. You got to go take the stain out. That's about it. You'll be all right. All right, you'll be all right.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Like,
it's not a big deal. And like, I didn't know that, it was just a spilled energy drink. So I was like, wow, so much paragraphs for just a spilled drink. Like they really
Baba Booey.
Baba.
Probably.
Yep.
Like dog.
Baba Booey.
So
Listen, I got
Baba Booey.
I got one thing to say,
But
and that's to him. I want those shoes. If you want to do the accountability thing, I want those shoes. I'm telling you, I want those shoes.
I'm sure you will, Cam.
You know I will.
I'm sure you will.
You know I will.
So we're gonna go to a quick music break. Another One Bites the Dust by Queen. So I hope you enjoy. Mute. No, I didn't.
Hi, hi, Facebook. Hi,
Hi,
Facebook.
Facebook.
Hi, Metaverse.
Hi, Meta.
Hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Hi, Lord.
So this is the morning bus, and we got some exciting news, some entertainment stories coming up. Comedy Central is hiring.
Word?
Yes. Longtime host of The Daily Show, Trevor Noah, announced during an episode of this Comedy Central show that he will soon be exiting after 7 years. Naturally, rumors and fans pitching options online are running wild. Actor and comedian Roy Wood Jr. has been a popular choice, and he could find himself sitting behind the host desk. Many executives of the show view the 43-year-old comedian as a good choice, considering he has been on the show since 2015 and has been growing in popularity since his 2022 movie Confess Fletch. A problem could arise as Roy Wood Jr. has been in high demand on the stand-up circuit. The comic's contract is probably up for renewal, as well as so he could very well be gone from the show completely if the executives decide to clean house. Insiders monitoring the situation also believe it's possible that the next host could be a woman, making them the first full-time woman host. With that being said, Isaiah Ramirez is also in talks with Comedy Central, and his future with the Morning Bus looks very murky as his contract runs out in December. Just kidding, but one could wish. Also, FCC, just in case 0 contracts have been signed by Isaiah. Now, who do y'all like to see become the next host of The Daily Show?
Before we talk about that, you really think you slick, Isaiah?
Nah, that was in the article. It was in the article.
I read it. I read it too.
I read, yeah.
Yeah,
I
sources
read
say.
it too.
So who could be host? Like, I think, obviously, Jon Stewart changed the game with Daily Show, and then Trevor Noah kept, doing great job.
King Batch.
No.
I just
Leave, Cam. You're gone.
Yeah, leave. No.
Well,
I don't want to turn on my TV after a long day at 12 a.m. and see
King back.
2015 jokes just like on.
you don't want to see that. No, listen, his stand-up game is pretty good though.
Is it?
No.
No.
It'll probably be one of the Paul brothers, unfortunately.
Oh, no.
Oh,
No, don't say that.
no.
Don't say that.
Don't put that into existence.
That would
Tanner, please don't
They're
do
they're
that.
gonna hire someone that's no one's gonna like.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know, mate. Because some people
Put me in,
question-
coach.
Yes.
No. No.
Put me in, coach.
How about let's not?
How do I get a show?
You have 6.
How about I get another
We
one?
got 6.
How about
More.
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 Give me on the Daily Show. Comedy Central. I have free contracts. If you need anybody, contact me. My number is this.
No.
My number is right here. My number is right here. My number is right here. It's right here on the screen. Whoever's editing right now, they're gonna put it on the screen right here.
No, they ain't.
No,
No, they're not.
no.
Whoever's editing this, no, they're not.
I'm editing this, and I'm not.
Victor, no, you're not.
I'm not gonna do that.
My number is right here on the screen. So you can contact me. Comedy Central, contact me. I'll be.
Please don't.
No, don't. Well, who knows? We'll
Is that because you guys are gonna miss me that much?
see. No. Hey, you need. You gotta. You can't
can't-
leave WMSC.
I can't leave my kids. You're right.
Exactly. But on a serious note, I don't know who
Believe
could be host of Daily Show. I think Roy Wood Jr. is a good option, but I don't know.
Yes,
if
we
he-
understand.
It's not just because the whole contract stuff. Money's crazy.
money is free.
That it is.
Yeah, that it is. So we'll see what happens. I love the Daily Show, so I hope they get a great host. But what we really need is to smile.
Yeah, and
more.
I was about to say,
Jeez.
speaking of money,
Yeah, smile
Ah.
more. Cam, take it away.
So I think we all seen the marketing technique of this beautiful artwork known as Paramount Smile, which debuts to a surprising $22 million this weekend, easily topping the domestic box office. The horror film beat out the other weekend's new release, the Universal's LGBTQ romantic comedy Bros, starring Billy Eichner, which landed in 4th place with a dismal 4.8 million bow. Smile ranks as one of the better original horror openings of the year, beating out 20th Century Studios' Barbarian, which made 10 million, and Sony's The Invitation, which made 7 million. As the box office enters October, wow,
Yeah,
holy
yeah.
smokes!
You just skipping over. We just skipping over October now.
We-
Okay,
we
I
skipped-
get it.
We skipped over Halloween this year.
I get it. Okay, just
So as the box office enters October, the horror genre will continue to take center stage with Universal's Halloween Ends, releasing in 2 weeks, and more to come out the rest of the month. The box office results for Smile is going to make a lot of old whites in suits incredibly happy, seeing that it only cost $17 million to produce, and it's only originally been seen as a streaming release, but instead pivoted to theaters. And if we're being honest, at least $10 million is put into marketing because let's face it, people have been invading sporting events and all that, this, that, and the third. It was creepy smiles and t-shirts bro in the movie. Last week's reigning defendant, undisputed box office champion of the world, Don't Worry, Darling, fell sharply in its second weekend, dropping 62%. The Warner Brothers thriller earned $7.3 million for its second place finish, bringing its domestic box total office to $32.8 million.
Very interesting. Very interesting what's happening. Don't Worry, Darling is dropping off, and then Smile, with their marketing.
I want all marketing for future movies to go as hard as the ones for Smile did.
Yeah,
Yes.
that'll be great.
Yes.
Literally, that is like some of the smartest marketing I think I have ever seen,
I
just
agree.
in general.
I agree. And Halloween ends like finally.
Bro, no, tell
That
about
is-
wait, tell about
Joe, do not watch that movie.
I never will.
didn't they have a Halloween movie literally come out in like early in March?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Dog, what? You made 2 in 1 year? Are you that like? What's the
Yes.
stuff for you?
All right, Marvel guy.
Yeah, all right, Marvel.
Yeah. Wait, yeah.
Oh yeah, I was about to say, all right,
Marvel
yeah.
makes a lot of movies. Like they got like
Marvel has
well,
their thing is like 3 in a year.
plus the TV shows now. Like that's
Yeah.
what
we've had what came out I know Doctor Strange came out.
Doctor Strange,
I'll
Thor,
tell them what's
and
coming
Black Panther. Wait, Black Panther's
out.
coming
It's coming out in November.
in November. Yeah. So yeah, 3 movies this year.
And I got all the shows and stuff.
Yeah.
So this is the thing, I still didn't catch up on the shows. I've been behind.
Wow.
Life is
And you
busy.
call yourself a Marvel fan?
Yeah,
I-
did after Moon Knight. For if I'm being real.
Look, life is busy, bro. I have a lot of things to worry about in life. Like, when I over the summer, big buzz things.
Yeah, you got a lot to worry about, including class,
Yeah.
because class is back in session.
Or is it?
Ooh. And I'm very happy for this news, so I'm happy that
Oh, yeah.
I'm reading it. The
Yeah.
6th season cult classic comedy on NBC is coming back.
Word?
The show is about a group of students at a community college will return with a long-awaited movie. Yes, I'm talking about Community. 6 seasons in a movie. So the movie will be available exclusively on NBC streaming service Peacock, which would finally fulfill the show's own 6 seasons in a movie prophecy. Susan Rovner, the chairman of entertainment content at NBC Universal Television and Streaming, had this to say: 6 seasons in a movie started out as a cheeky line from Community's early seasons and quickly ignited a passionate fan movement for this iconic, hilarious, and cool NBC comedy. We're incredibly grateful that 15 years later, we're able to deliver fans this promised movie. A release date has not yet been announced, but original stars Joe McHale, Danny Pudi, Alison Brie, Gillian Jacobs, Jim Ratch, and King Jung will all return for the film. But it is not yet clear whether Yvette Nicole Brown and Donald Glover will make appearances, though the two were tagged on Twitter by McHale as the news was announced. McHale did not tag former cast member Chevy Chase, whose exit from the series followed reported clashes with series creator Dan Harmon. Community premiered in 2009 on NBC and quickly became a fan favorite. The show ran for 110 episodes, with its 6th season moving to Yahoo Screen, where its finale aired in 2015. So, I like to see that we have Community fans here. Joe, how you feel?
I'm so glad the show didn't last 3 weeks.
Exactly. No, it's a great show. I love it. I love it so much. And yeah, it was like I started watching it before it came out on Netflix. I watched it on Hulu, and then it came out on Netflix, and then everybody started watching it. So
I didn't watch it.
Oh, you haven't watched
I
it?
haven't seen it either.
You gotta watch it. You gotta watch it.
I have just been busy and stuff.
Oh, I'm sorry.
15 years.
You're
Like,
so
die.
Listen,
We waited 7 years for the movie.
listen. I literally just started watching Friends.
Why would you do that?
I'm kidding.
Okay,
I'm
good.
But like, I don't. I don't watch movies. I don't watch shows. The Office, miss me on that. No, I'm not watching The Office. Like all the shows that Parks and Rec. I have not seen Parks and Rec.
Oh my
You're hurting my
I
soul
haven't-
the
I
way you
haven't seen
talk,
that
Cam.
either.
Peaky Blinders. I've not seen Peaky Blinders.
I haven't
I
seen
haven't
that
seen that
either.
either.
Okay, I haven't seen that.
Like some of the shows I gotta catch up on that people say you gotta watch. I watch Squid Games. I don't care. I watch Stranger Things for crying out loud.
Wow. Damn, you're behind.
I didn't watch Game of Thrones. I
Okay.
don't like. I'm just behind in life.
Have you at least seen Breaking Bad?
No.
Oh my god. Oh my god, Cam, we gotta catch you up. At least watch a recap video or something.
Yeah.
right?
Listen, I've seen all the memes, so
Okay, at least you understand the memes. That's the important thing. But yeah,
Getting back into the topic, I do really hope that Donald Glover is in it.
yeah,
Because one of like the key parts of the whole show is Abed's relationship
with Troy.
with Troy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
spoiler
is
alert.
Cam.
Well, it's just it's
stop.
one of the characters. Like
But like that relationship between Abed and Troy is one of like the main relationships that like
Yeah.
is throughout the series. So like it'd be we I guess especially since it's 6 seasons on a movie, it'd be very awkward to kind of not have that going back into it.
yeah.
Like obviously we don't need Chevy Chase because he straight up he's
Yeah,
he died.
Yeah.
in continuity sakes he died. And then
Spoiler alert.
it's been over for 7 years. It's not a spoiler alert.
Yeah.
And then Yvette Nicole Brown, we really don't need either because of the way that she left in the 5th season, I think it was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 5th season.
Yeah, it was the 5th season. So like I really don't think we need the only one that really out of the 3 that haven't been like confirmed back that we still really do need is Donald Glover.
Yeah, and I think it would be great because how he came out was very like it left a very open ending, and I think it'd be great,
Yeah,
to have some conclusion.
It's like last we left him, he was stuck in the middle of the ocean somewhere.
Exactly. So I think it would be great that he comes back to the community college. So we'll see
Yes.
what happens. Community fans everywhere are so excited, including me and Joe here.
6 seasons in a movie.
6 seasons in a movie is finally happening. So we're gonna go to a quick break, and we'll be right back.
You want to feel important.
You want to be part of
What's up,
something bigger, something that matters and can help change things.
And we're back at 90.3 WMSC Upper Montclair with my team, Cam Martin,
Yes, we are back indeed. We are
Cam
back in
Martin.
full swings.
Joe
Big
Verga,
swing, big
Tanner
swing,
Price,
swing.
and Kianu Maysonett. So
Let's get this thing. Victor, you know what time it is. It's time for the
it's for you.
it's
That's for you.
the L of the day. Can I get a drum roll, please? We have to actually get the sound effects.
It goes to Cam.
Can we get the drum effect? We get the L of the day goes to
Cam.
the L of the day. Congratulations. And I got a deal. We got the envelope right here. Today's L of the day is presented by Florida, and it's another reminder you can't trust anyone.
It's presented by the letter W.
So I have the winner of today's L of the day.
Cam, you were making this so extra.
I am making this extra.
Radio
This is my segment, Joseph. Do not look at me like that. Radio listeners, I'm pulling out the mystery card. The winner of the L of the day is a family.
license.
Yeah. A family was staying in the Fairfield Inn and Suites in Florida, presuming enjoying a nice vacation. That vacation turn was an operating normal day until one day it took an good old-fashioned Florida U-turn. The mother was about to get some breakfast with her child when the employee named Zita Gaspanek would say how cute her baby was and say, this baby is mine. So far, nothing too crazy. Just another awkward encounter, but life goes on. Well, the mother told the deputies when she took the child to a breakfast room, things took a turn for the worse. She had to step out the room real quickly, and when she returned to get her child back, she discovered Gaspanek left the property with the child.
Oh my God.
In pure parental panic mode, she called the sheriff's office, and they arrived at 8:30 a.m. to find the 16-month-old baby. After talking with the mother, the police went on a manhunt to find the child and the crazy lady. The police would go on a stop a car on US 1 shortly after leaving the hotel. In the car, they would find the child, Zita, and a new criminal, Zita's husband, Jan Hans. It should be noted that the child was not in the car seat, but instead in the lap of Zita.
Wow.
Zita Gaspanek and her husband, Jan Hans Gaspanek, both age 49, were charged with child neglect and kidnapping. Zita Gaspanek is being held in Monroe County Jail with 2 felonies and no bond, and Jan Hans Gaspanek is booked on Monroe County Jail on a $130,000 bond. Now let's play the guessing game. What race that is?
What? What?
I know exactly where this is going. I don't think we can say that.
We definitely can. If it's where I think it's going as well, we definitely can't.
The snow people are crazy. Anyway, that's wild.
So yeah, biggest of L's for this person. Like, why?
Ed said this baby is mine, and just walks out. Without the fact, Ed says so. That's my child's. No, it's not.
No, it's
Yes,
not.
yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Mine.
Oh my God.
Oh my.
Oh, you used to imagine like she just looks at the kids like she just picked up the kid and just didn't think just started walking, just walked out. Then didn't run, just walked slowly. It's just like just said, all right, Jan, start the car. We out. Just walking away.
Oh no, I don't what? Oh my God, like Florida, man. Oof.
Now the better question is how in the blue moon did my man Jan Hans Gaspanek say, yeah, bro, we out. Let's agree to this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, it doesn't say that he agreed in the story. It just says that he was also in the car.
He drove
the car.
Baby.
Yeah, there was some agreement, or like or some like, hey, you gotta drive. Or like,
He just suddenly agreed to have a baby now.
I'm like, okay.
This is our child now.
Oh my God. So
Happy trails, Jans Hans.
those are the
Hans,
only
Hans.
car related story we
Yeah,
have.
okay. Driving.
Yeah, we driving, but also monkey drive good.
Monkey job good.
A bus driver
Call me
in the-
monkey baby.
A bus driver in the Indian state of Karnataka has been suspended after doing the most random thing possible while driving a bus. Our good friend let a monkey drive the bus during his wash. According to witnesses, the Langur monkey boarded the bus with another passenger and decided to sit with the driver, known only as Mr. Prakash, while he drove around. Mr. Prakash, as well as the 30 or so passengers, seemed not to be concerned as the monkey took control of the wheel. But the driver's employer took action after a video went viral on social media.
No way.
A spokesman from the Karnataka State Road Transport Corporation told Asian News International the safety of passengers cannot be put at rest by allowing a monkey on the steering wheel. The department said it was looking into the incident due to the number of calls they were receiving. The monkey eventually left the driver to carry on with his day, and no one was injured. Some people on social media saw it as a dangerous move, while others saw a lighter side. I can't see the lighter side, to be honest.
I'm watching the video. This is hilarious.
Like, well, maybe it's a hilarious video. Oh,
No,
we got
so-
the video here for our meta mates at Facebook.
So what it is basically like the bus driver is kind of just driving along.
Oh yeah, so it's not like he like the monkey's not driving. I thought it was like literally him.
No,
Yeah, so
like
but still.
the bus driver has his hand has one hand on the steering wheel, one hand on the brakes, has his feet on the pedal, like being responsible with that stuff. I mean, not just being responsible, you know what I mean? Not being responsible, like being responsible. But like, it's not like the monkey's just sitting there in the driver's seat, just all limbs, just like hanging out.
Yeah, that's what I thought when I heard the story. But
I
yeah.
thought that too. I had to watch the video.
So yeah, thank you for showing us the video, our producer Isaiah Ramirez. So, but still,
Oh no, is it smart? No, not one bit.
It's not smart. It's not.
Is it
the
hilarious?
monkey-
Yes.
It is hilarious, but like the monkey can do anything. Like the monkey could like do something radical and like cause injuries or something. So but yeah, nothing bad happened. Hopefully, and it's being taken care of. So you could say the smoke cleared with that situation.
We're trying.
We're trying.
You're not giving us good ways to transition from these stories.
Come on, that wasn't
All
that bad.
Yeah. All right, so boom, right.
So yeah, this is for you, Cam.
Wait, time out. Okay, so my source is saying Wow wants smoke. Wow wants to smoke right now? Wow wants to smoke? Convenience store called Wow was accusing New Jersey Congress candidates of plucking his campaign's goose logo straight from their archives. The convenience store has sent a cease and desist letter that warned Matt Jenkins, a Democrat challenging Chris Smith in the New Jersey 4th District, adding that he was weakening at the rest stop's chain brand by adopting its imagery. Intellectual property attorney Douglas Panzer said if Wawa allows other uses, such as by the use of your campaign, it runs the very real risk that it trademarks and will be weakened. As a New Jerseyan familiar with Wawa's reputation among the relationship with the public, we trust that that is not something you would want to occur. Lawyers for Pennsylvania's company pointed out that the Geese and Jenkins logos are identical to a formally registered trademark that the chain used from 1990 to 2004. Jenkins acknowledged the similarities on the phone interview, but maintained that they were just a coincidence. Jenkins was also quite upset with the situation as his campaign does not have much funding and can't reprint his signs and other campaign materials.
Wow, this is very interesting. Like, wow, like, okay. But yeah, if they're using the same logo or like a similar logo, like they should have done more research.
No,
right?
I'm looking at the logo and stuff. It is the exact same
Oh,
logo.
okay.
It's the exact same.
It's the exact same.
Okay, there's no
They
excuse.
just took it from probably online somewhere.
Yeah, we're gonna get our producers gonna put the logo. Oh, it's basically the same.
It's the exact same.
Yeah, it's the same.
Like at least just fill in the goose part. Like
Yeah,
the
they could have
mouth.
done so much more. Yeah. Oh my god. You can pay a commission artist to make a great logo, but
Yeah.
why? I don't know.
Just draw it's you could just draw it. It's not
It's a bird. Yeah.
it's
Literally
not
just a bird.
Yeah, you can do so many things with that. So
It's not.
or just do something different. Why do you need a goose?
Yeah, it's seriously. There's so many other things that you could have chosen.
Just put an actual Wawa as your campaign ad.
Yes, we're just putting straight up buildings as our
Yeah.
campaign
Yeah.
or campaign logos.
wow.
Yep. Yep.
Wow.
Wow.
You
Wow.
can say, yeah. Wow.
Jesus.
Wow.
Wow.
Mamma mia. So
Victor.
Hey, we gotta stop, man.
Victor.
We gotta know.
Victor.
No.
Victor.
Mamma mia.
so why did I say mamma mia?
I'll let you know. I will let you know, Victor.
Joe, let me know.
Oh,
So,
ABBA?
No.
This is a different kind of Mamma Mia.
Yeah, kind of Mamma Mia.
But here we go again. Hey, remember when Nintendo? Hey, remember when Nintendo announced that Super Mario Bros. Movie in the works? Boy, I wish I didn't. While the casting of Chris Pratt as Mario gave most people nightmares, it served as the inspiration for one visual artist to reimagine the Mushroom Kingdom with Chris Pratt running wild.
Not Star-Lord.
Yep. A YouTuber named Reimagine Games uploaded a video of the original Super Mario Bros. Being remade using the Unreal Engine. To give the trailer a little bit more sauce, he used an AI voice bot mimicking the Honest Trailer's voiceover guy, John Bailey, to narrate the trailer. As far as gameplay is concerned, Reimagine Games did a okay job reimagining all the bells and whistles that make for a Super Mario Bros. Game, but with the hyper-realistic graphics that come with Unreal Engine. You've got all the ingredients to make a great Mario game, including Koopas, Goombas, floating mystery boxes, shimmering coins, and the iconic pipe tunnels, but none of them hit right. We also have potential updates in the future that will transform Bowser into Jack Black, but
No way.
for now, he remains a giant yellow rectangle. Reimagine Games said that they are excited about the upcoming animated film. That's like one person in the world. In fact, the film's announcement was the reason for the digital artists to learn how to make video games using Unreal Edit, because they really wanted to see what it would look like if Pratt, Charlie Day, Anya Taylor-Joy, Keegan-Michael Key, and Jack Black were wandering around the realistic Mushroom Kingdom. Not putting respect on that.
Respectfully.
No, Cam, no.
Yeah, I am still excited.
Mamma Mia.
Please,
because but not for the right reasons. Let me be clear. Like, I'm just like, I just want to see how
bad it's gonna be.
Exactly. That's
good.
That's why I'm excited.
That's the only reason someone should be excited.
I just want to see
this movie.
I just want to see Mario and just Chris Pratt's voice. Just
no, you don't.
I do.
I want to.
I've been wondering ever since the movie was announced. I've been wondering just how it's gonna look, and it's almost been a year. It's been a year, I think.
It's been no, it hasn't been a year. November is the year because it was released in the Nintendo Direct last November.
Oh, okay, but still, I've been waiting to see any part of this movie.
But see,
any trailer. I need.
But see, here's the thing. They literally have the voice actor for Mario coming to work on the project. So why on earth would you give it to Chris Pratt?
This is Chris Pratt.
Yeah,
bro.
That's not a valid excuse. That is not a valid excuse.
You know why?
He was in the Lego movie. He was in the Lego movie.
Okay.
He's at the top. Listen, in terms of voice acting, he's at the top of the world.
No, he is not.
Yeah, but
no, he's not.
But it's Mario.
It's Mario. And you have the original voice actor for Mario working on the project.
He's old and
not. He's old and won't sell tickets to the movie.
Exactly.
He'd sell more tickets.
No, he wouldn't.
No.
What I'm talking about.
He's a movie.
The amount of people I know, the amount of people that I know said they're not going because it's Chris Pratt outweighs the people that said they are going because it's Chris Pratt.
I'm going because it's Chris Pratt.
I'm going just to.
Well, I'm going for Jack Black mostly. I want to see Jack Black.
I'm going just to see I'm going just to see a bad movie.
I'm not going. Period. This is gonna be another Morbius, and we all know it.
No, it's not. Don't wish that on anybody. Don't wish that on anybody.
Hey, but the thing is, you know it's going to be.
Don't wish that upon anybody.
I'm not trying to wish it upon anybody, but we know it's going to be.
You know, I think maybe we're gonna get surprised. You know, we were worried about Sonic, and look, we got two great Sonic movies. So who knows? Maybe there's gonna be a.
But then again, they also did completely push it back because Sonic had human teeth.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and they fixed it. You know.
And they fixed it.
Hey,
exactly, but they're not fixing this.
Hey,
no, they might. They fixed it after they released the trailer.
Hey, they're gonna
release the trailer yet.
Yeah, they're gonna release
the trailer. They're gonna completely cast a voice actor.
And Mario, since it's an animated movie, they can just have whatever. Just get the Mario game. Just get the game files. That's it.
Just splice it up.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Let me go back to hitting my head against the wall. Thank you.
But they fixed it, and look at us now. We like the Sonic 2 movie was a great movie. You know, for Sonic.
maybe.
Yeah, so maybe Mario, like I have faith that maybe this will be amazing, but I don't, I'm highly
This
like
what if it comes out and it's just like the darkest,
Like
just like
it's like
someone was stolen from me. The princess was stolen from me.
Ish got
She's
kidnapped.
she's in another castle.
No way.
All I have
Tanner, please look at the screen. Please look at the
I
screen.
saw
Oh,
it.
look at the screen.
Wahoo is all I can say.
Wahoo.
I don't want to step on Goombas, but I have to make a living. That's how you have to live in the Mushroom Kingdom. It's like a dark.
Let's not.
I need this to be
like a Terminator movie.
Yeah.
like a mafia movie.
Here we go. You killed my brother. You killed my brother.
And it's just Jack Black. It's just Jack Black.
Let's not.
Oh my
Mafia
God.
Mario coming soon to a theater near you.
No, it ain't.
But we got more related. Well, I don't know. if
It's literally
just
just
a pun, right?
no. This is how he wanted us to transition.
Yeah, this is another
It's-
Magic Card View Splash. That's the title of this story. So there's no way to.
It's not effective. It's not very effective.
Yeah, I was
It
like,
literally
I
does
didn't know-
zero
I didn't know
damage.
how to transition that. So yeah, we head to the worst place on earth for our next story, according to our producer.
No, he's not wrong here.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
Okay.
He's not wrong.
Oh, I haven't been there, so I don't know.
Exactly.
Another.
Exactly.
That is
Don't go there.
right. That is right. Ohio has made another appearance on the Morning Buzz, and we take a sneak peek at the drama surrounding a fishing competition. A video has gone viral from TikTok to Twitter of spectators and competitors freaking out at two fishermen who did something you never do when it comes to fishing. The two fishy people were accused of stuffing their fish with weights at an Ohio pro fishing event to cheat their way to hundreds of thousands of dollars worth in winnings for the heaviest catch. Jason Fisher, oh my God, is this real? Is that his name?
Something's fishy around here.
No, that's
Real name.
that's too amazing. Jason Fisher, the director of the competition, became suspicious when the 5 fish he estimated to be about 4 pounds each, or 20 pounds total, rated it at a nearly 34 pounds. Officials at the Lake Erie Walleye Eye Trail in Cleveland's Gordon Park began cutting open the fish of Chase Kaminsky and Jake Runyon ahead of weighing their catch, and allegedly found iron weights inside of them. Mr. Runyon and his teammate Chase Kaminsky would have finished in first place and scored a prize of about $30,000. Nice, but they were disqualified after the lead ball. The scandal, which the Blade of Toledo reported, cast a shadow over the previous wins. They came in first place in each of the 3 previous Lake Erie Walleye Trail events this year. The scandal caused the whole tournament to explode, with other fishermen shouting that competition officials should call the police or throw the pair in jail. They were also yelling every possible curse word your grandmother would slap you for saying.
Well, that's Ohio for you.
Wow.
Or the FCC.
Yeah.
That's Ohio.
Ohio. So
Ohio. Your mid.
So yeah, the only thing I know about Ohio is that
It sucks.
the Paul brothers are from there. So that should
Oh.
explain everything, right?
That explains.
It's
Yeah.
Not LeBron.
Well, yeah, LeBron's cool. I'm trying to make a point to your statement.
Cleveland. I've been there. All I gotta say,
Listen.
there's nothing in Cleveland. It's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and then base, and then sports, and that's it.
Listen. I hate Cleveland sports in general. Actually, I just hate the state of Ohio in general. I just hate it. Ohio sports, I hate them. Besides my grandmother in the Pro Football Hall of Fame, in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, there's no need to go to Cleveland.
Yeah.
There's need to go to Ohio.
So yeah, we got another story. The last story, Sally. I love spam.
No, you don't.
No, you
No, I don't. That's just the title of the story.
I got you. The Lord of Spam, aka Hormel, has sold a record amount of spam for 7 straight years, and in 2022 is on pace for such another milestone. The conglomerate behind Skippy Peanut Butter says it can't make spam fast enough and is increasing product capacity. Spam was once a budget item for many families who were able to feed the family by using one can. You can pair with eggs, rice, and to make it even more nicer, make sandwiches with them. But spam has been a trending ingredient on TikTok and is on the menu at fine dining restaurants in coastal cities, which basically means the cheap canned meat has been gentrified, which actually makes the price go up. Spam is popular in Hawaii, the Asian and Pacific Island cuisine has influenced growth in the United States. Hormel says more immigrants come to the United States and fusion dishes and ethnic cuisines entered the cultural mainstream. Spam has reached a new younger foodies. In 2019, the limited edition Spam pumpkin spice flavor sold out. That's disgusting.
Oh no,
That's
Nice.
gross. Pumpkin spice flavored meat.
Yep. Pumpkin spice flavored spam.
It sold out in minutes, and some new people are selling it for a casual $100 on eBay.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Spam first to the shelves in 1937 as a 12-ounce, 25-cent convenient and long-lasting protein and a 10 during the lean years of the Great Depression. Spam contains nothing but a pork shoulder, chopped ham, water, sugar, and sodium.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Our producer's showing the pictures and oh my God.
That's the
I
thing.
can't stomach it. I can't stomach
That's
it.
a thing.
Like,
That's a crime.
that
no.
should not exist.
Oh my
Oh,
Pumpkin spices fall. Pumpkin spices fall, not Halloween.
there's a pumpkin. It's a pumpkin at the end of the day.
Nothing
This
spooky
is
about it.
this is why
That's
pumpkin flavored meat.
that's a hate.
No.
That's a hate crime.
This is why what I'm just thinking about how something like that would taste. I don't know.
Yeah. It's,
That's a crime. That's a crime against 90 countries.
oh my
Yeah.
God, man.
Crime against humanity.
Yeah, I can't stomach it. Like I don't know how I'm gonna eat breakfast now after seeing that.
I'm not.
No, I
Thanks, Isaiah.
Listen. No, there's one way. There's one way to one up that.
Wow.
You gotta express yourself.
Gotta express yourself.
And
Wait.
what is your? What is
Oh,
that?
no. Check that out.
Looks expired.
There's people eating their breakfasts now.
Come on.
Listen. You know what? We're gonna have to finish off with the W real quick.
Yeah.
Quick.
Creative expression just got a massive W
W.
as California Governor Gavin Newsom signed the Decriminalization of Artistic Expression Act, which restricts the use of rap lyrics as evidence in court in California. In August, the California Senate and Assembly unanimously approved the bill. There was also a virtual bill signing ceremony where rap artists Killer, Mike McMill, Too Shorty, Ty Dollar Sign, JYG, E40, and Tyga, as well as CEO of the Recording Academy, Harvey Mason Jr., leaders from the Black Music Action Coalition, and songwriters of North America also joined the signing ceremony. In a press release, the Black Music Action Coalition called the bill a crucial step in the right direction of not injecting racial bias into the court proceeding, especially given the recent indictment of Young Thug and Gunna, whose lyrics were directly quoted and used against them in an ongoing RICO trial. Legal expert Jack Lerner pointed out the judicial system's hypocritical focus on hip hop as a genre, and add that this process could really affect the way people make music.
Here on 90.3 WMSC Upper
At
Montclair.
90.3 WMSC Upper Montclair. So do you guys
you.
think this is a good decision, or should lyrics
Yeah.
be used against singers?
This is good. Here's the thing. People just say things in general. Like if you hear me say words, I say words in general. So most rappers just say words in general. It's usually gibberish. How can you understand? How can you understand how things rappers say? So if rappers are sitting there saying like, actually I can't say some of the things rappers say, but that's beside the point. If rappers saying this is like, yeah, that's not really. They don't really mean that.
Yeah, it's just an
It was-
expression.
it was just a bar.
music.
It was
Yeah,
just a bar.
They needed to rhyme it with something. So there's something used something.
This sound crazy. Like
Yeah, exactly.
they
They
say
need to rhyme it. Just
they say like, I had this dish, so I took my grandma's fish.
yeah.
It was
Lot of great rap.
I wanted ham, but I got pumpkin spice spam.
Oh, Tanner in the house. Young
Yeah.
Tanner.
Woo.
Young Tanner, TP,
TP in the house.
TP 40.
I'm not saying the whole I'm not doing the whole song.
That would be amazing though. A freestyle like that. Oh,
The
no,
freestyle segment of the morning bus.
Tanner, get to it.
Okay.
So yeah, this is the morning bus. Sadly, we have to say goodbye. So any last words from anybody in this studio or in the shadow realm?
Spam, pumpkin spice spam sounds crazy,
It does.
Yeah.
but you know what? Because it's me, I actually low-key might try it.
Hey, we have a lot of foods that we gotta try for the morning bus.
Yeah.
We got
Yep.
We got popsicles. We got the spam. We got so
Flounder.
9/11 menu.
yes, we got so much we have to try. But we got a whole semester, and I hope you guys are enjoying 90.3 WMSC Upper Montclair, the morning bus. I am Victor Muniz Rosa, and nos vemos.
We're in the midst of catching the world red